Hello, Nico.
Hello, Nick.
I was a little shocked getting back here. I've been gone for about a month. When I saw all the like satanic symbols scribbled on your wall, I didn't like those.
But why?
Because this is a Christian podcast now.
My
CK
favorite.
in the stew. He changed my heart.
Who is CK in the stew?
I don't know.
Should we clip this?
He must like stew,
Mm.
like beef stew. You a big
Yeah.
beef stew guy?
No, I'm not.
This is the dumbest way we could have started this.
It's okay. Our intro for the channel is still talking about chairs. So
Yeah, it's about right. Yeah, I was gone for a while. That's my life update.
Where were you
We
gone,
will. What?
where were you gone?
I was in Europe.
Okay.
I was overseas. It was
You
cool.
went to the red light district.
I did. There were plenty of hookers.
Is your girlfriend aware?
Yeah. Well,
No.
no,
No, she's not aware.
I told her. I don't know.
What did you tell her exactly?
I think I just mentioned it kind of in passing, like, oh yeah, we went to the red light district.
Oh yeah,
It was kind of funny. Well, your dad told the story. Can I tell this story?
Yeah.
Your dad told the story where apparently he like just took a picture of one of the girls in the window.
Yeah. So for those who are unaware, in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, there's this area called the red light district. It's known for prostitution, strip clubs, things like that. And I don't know what Dino was doing. He was just walking, and he like took a picture just to say like, look how crazy this place is.
Yeah.
And then, what do you remember from this story?
Well, so I can tell the rest of the story, but like it's even funnier after seeing it. I don't know if you ever saw it. Did you ever see it?
No, he didn't show me it.
Okay.
I don't think.
No, did you ever even see the red light district?
Yeah, we walked through by
Okay.
like I think just by accident. The
Yeah,
first
I
time
don't
we
know
ever
if you
went.
remember fully. Like we walked through the whole thing. They're everywhere. Like girls are basically advertising themselves in the window. So they're just big
Yeah.
glass doors with them sort of like they gesture towards you to come, and they're like, "Oh, look at me," like they want you to come in and get a lap dance or have sex with them or whatever it is.
Whatever, yeah. Any
But-
of their services.
But yeah, Dino just took a picture of one of them, which I think's hilarious. Like I wanted to take pictures, to be honest. I think everyone does. There are signs everywhere that say no photos.
Yeah.
So like he just like that's what makes the story even better to me. He just chose to ignore the no photos signs everywhere.
That's how he always is when we go somewhere.
Yeah. So he took a photo of someone, and then apparently a woman came out and just started running after him down the streets.
He said that this woman was in thigh high boots, just chasing him down the street, trying to make him delete a photo, and he's like, got away.
That's incredible. The balls on that man.
That's a certified Dino.
I want to see the photos. I mean, like I'm sure it's hard to find good photos of the red light district. It's kind of something you have to go see to experience.
Yeah.
It's a little gross. I don't know. It was fine.
Yeah,
I it's like nicer than Vegas.
Yeah,
say that.
I could say that. Yeah.
So yeah, I was in Amsterdam. Actually, you know what? I have something for Nico right now.
Oh yeah. Remember I asked you about this? Nick called me. No, did you text me or call me? One of the two. And he found this.
FaceTimed you.
He found this store they sell like these little rubber duckies. Oh, they had a robin?
Yeah. Well, I thought the
Damn.
Joker was the coolest one.
No, I think the Joker is the coolest one. Honestly, I felt kind of bad that I didn't get Two-Face because you got Joker. Sorry.
Yeah.
They sell these rubber ducks, like literally just like the little bath time rubber ducks.
Yeah.
But they're all painted and like molded in different ways. They have Batman, they've got pigs, they've got Brit duck.
There was a Donald Trump.
Yeah, so like right, they've got all these themes of these like Funko Pop rubber ducks in a sense. And yeah, Nick was like, Joker duck. You want a Joker duck? And then I was like, yeah, can I get a Joker duck?
Yeah, so I got you Joker duck.
And then I don't know, we FaceTimed or something. But I was like, yeah, I kind of wish I got the Two-Face one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Joker one looks cool.
I like Joker better, honestly, as a character.
Yeah.
So I'm not too mad, but like, it is what it is. I wish I saw that store when I was there.
Yeah, it was cool. It was interesting. I mean, there's a lot of cool stores there.
Yeah.
Like, even just like walking in the mushroom shops.
Did you go?
Funny. Yeah, I mean, walked in, just looked at stuff in there. It was kind of funny.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, that's the city. Everything's legal. Really nice city, though. Amsterdam was great.
Did you see any of the I remember when I went. I remember this distinctly. When I went, I was like 12 or 13, something like that. There were these lighters in just any random like convenience store. They sell lighters with like actual just photos of porn.
Really?
On them, yes.
I didn't see any of that, actually, no.
Like just in any random convenience store, like any gift shop. I just saw them. And
I didn't go to any gift shops. Like the really touristy looking gift shops, I didn't go.
No, some of those they just have like random porn just on these little just Bic lighters.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, like
the place is wild. I've never been to a place anything like Amsterdam.
Well, this is a travel podcast now, I guess. Not a Christian, clearly not a Christian one either.
It's okay. It's still the first 6 minutes.
Yeah, the Amsterdam's a cool city. I think its reputation is that it's a little more trashy because everyone knows the weed and the drugs and the
but
girls.
It's not trashy.
It's not. The city is so nice.
Did you guys go to the countryside at all?
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
I mean, we rode trains through it, so like I saw
okay.
part
So
of it.
yeah, well, we went through a tour and you get to see like all the tulip fields that they have. We saw them making actual cheese.
Yeah,
we got to try samples
cool.
of cheese and stuff. They made handmade clogs in front of like the whole tour group. It's a very interesting place.
It is. If you haven't ever gone to Europe, like I hadn't, this was my first trip over there. Like actually
across the pond.
First trip across the pond. I've been on this continent my whole life.
I hate that saying.
But yeah, that was cool. I was also in the UK, which I didn't like as much, especially London. I didn't like as much, to be honest. And then I was in Paris, and Paris is where I saw Lightyear. I really liked Paris too. I thought it was cool.
Paris is cool. Did you get the crepes?
Yes, I got some crepes. I actually didn't have any sweet crepes. I had like dinner crepes. I guess I don't know.
Oh, you didn't get just like Nutella crepes?
No, my dad had one, and well, I've like
they're
had that before.
No, they're so different in Europe. They're just so good in Paris.
Maybe I should have. I had like dinner crepes though, and those were really really good.
Did you get it off a street cart?
No, just at restaurants. I mean, but they were like they were casual restaurants.
No, you need the street cart ones. I promise you, they're good.
I actually didn't even see any street cart crepes. I don't know if I was in the wrong spots, but
we got them a couple times when we went. They're just like everywhere. Just like, but I think closer towards Eiffel Tower and that like big, near the military academy, whatever that thing is. Okay. That's near there, that plaza.
I was around the area with like, the like nicer part of town, I think, and like the like where like rich people had lived and like where Jim Morrison died and all that.
Ah, the Ratatouille.
Yes, I was actually near that. I was near the Ratatouille stuff, and then
really
the Ratatouille restaurant. Yeah, and then and like I was like 15 minutes or 20 minutes from like Notre Dame and the museums. So I was like close to the museum.
Did they fix the roof yet?
No.
You know that shit burned?
Like, yeah.
The entire roof burned a couple of years ago?
It's still in really bad shape. Apparently they're supposed to have it fixed by next year. I don't think that's going to happen.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But yeah, anyway, I saw
Lightyear in Paris. I saw it with my girlfriend and our friend Jay here in Ohio.
Yeah. I mean, our actual review of the movie is probably going to be quick. It's a kids movie.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I would have been here to talk about this because this is gonna be less timely. Like the movie got like hit really hard in the press.
No, okay. Let's talk about the press. The first thing that I heard of. I mean, I knew they were making Lightyear. The most press that I saw that was about this movie was just concerning how there was a peck of a kiss from a gay couple in the movie, and people were flamboyantly angry about it. Shout out all the Christians out there. Not all of you guys, but actually just the super angry Christians.
Yeah, I don't know why it became such a big story in the U.S. Like this,
it didn't distract from the movie at all.
This is like not the first time, and it won't be the last, that like a movie has been like censored or banned in foreign countries that have more traditional leadership. Like that's what
not only foreign countries, but did you see there was some theater just in like Oklahoma, and they posted like just this little piece of paper on their window saying, "We will try to skip past the kiss in Lightyear." And I promise you, if you see the movie, it literally lasts a full second.
That's why I don't know.
That's so stupid. That was so stupid.
That's why it surprised me. Like, why did this thing become such a big story in the U.S.? I don't know why it needed to. Like it happened in foreign countries, and then everyone freaks out about it over here. Like, it was the least. Okay, this really sounds bad. I probably shouldn't say what I'm about to say, but like this was one of the least forced.
Yeah,
like LGBTQ representation things in any movie.
If I didn't know any of that or anything about that, I wouldn't have noticed in this movie.
It was so casual. Like even the conversations about the relationship that is referenced where the kiss happens, like it's just very casual. It's just like whatever. Who cares? Like the movie didn't act like it was such a big thing. The movie was just like it's just a thing. I don't know.
Like sometimes you can tell if a movie is trying to force some sort of agenda or some sort of anything, any sort of representation. I probably shouldn't say
this either, but I think that Doctor Strange kind of did a little bit.
Oh, because of America Chavez.
With her, yeah.
They only showed her little lapel once or twice or something, and then like they were just like, "Oh yeah, she was it 2 moms?"
Yeah, they kept talking about her moms,
and that was it. But the characters didn't do anything in that movie.
Yeah, her character didn't have anything else. Like that was like seemingly her only interesting thing about it.
They mentioned it just to mention it in that movie. Where this movie, it was fine. It didn't like hinder anything. It didn't detract from the story or anything. It was just
it just didn't act like it was a big deal.
And
I think that's what I want movies to do. It's like if it doesn't need to be a big deal, don't make a big deal out of it. And I won't care.
If nobody mentioned it, I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, but now it's like a lot of the media is just like, oh, Disney and Pixar have a new forced like
oh my god, I saw so many of those things on Facebook and Twitter, just those very conservative viewpoints on religion and things like that, and they were just pounding away at this Disney.
What if I want to see 2 girls kiss? What if that's all I want to see? I just want to see girls making out.
You went to go watch the movie for 1 second of a kiss?
That's the whole reason I was there. I was ready for that moment. I was ready to explode.
It was, whatever it was. It was just stupid that anybody brought it up. Anyways, let's get into the actual rest of the movie.
Shout out to CK.
Oh no!
No!
I feel like we can't air this.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you think he listens to this?
I mean, he may have copied us, so we have to copy him.
Yeah, they copied us.
We're doing our next episode will be Bible review.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, back into the movie. Buzz Lightyear.
It was good. I liked it.
Wait. We gotta tell them the plot.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, Buzz Lightyear. So Buzz Lightyear and Star Command, they are just kind of going. Well, I don't remember if they even mentioned, like where they started off. I think they just start off on Earth, right? And then
that's
they're just exploring the galaxy to go find life, find place to live.
The first thing before we do that, this movie is
a movie.
It's a movie about. Okay, it's a movie about a character from Toy Story, but the character from Toy Story was based on this movie, like apparently.
Yes.
Like, in the world of Toy Story, Andy
saw this movie, and this movie spawned the Buzz Lightyear toy that's in that movie. And then they finally made a real life toy of the movie.
Yeah.
Which is about another movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Buzz Lightyear, Star Command, they go exploring space, trying to find new places to inhabit, find new life forms, yada yada. They get stuck on a planet. They're basically just trying to find their way off this planet.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the whole plot.
Yeah. Well, really, it's just Buzz trying to find his way off the planet.
No, he tries to get everybody off the planet.
Yeah, but he's the only one who's committed to it. And basically,
everybody else gives up, and they're just like, whatever.
The other thing I wanna, well, maybe we shouldn't get into it. It might be spoilers. We'll do spoilers soon. I liked the movie. It was good. Like, it was a fun time. I thought the jokes were funny. I went to see it with my brother, and my brother, like, Michael doesn't usually like laugh at everything, and he was like laughing. Like I think
it was a good movie. Like it was a good childish movie.
Yeah, it was childish humor sometimes, but I thought it was funny. Like it was funny for what it was. Like it was it was a fun time. Like it wasn't a groundbreaking story, but like I didn't feel like any of the characters were like totally wasted. Like I thought they were all at least funny.
They were all funny, yeah, comedic relief.
Yeah,
so they all served into the plot. At least I think so. I don't remember if anybody was just kind of useless.
My biggest positive was I really thought like some of the action sequences were really fun and intense, like for a kids. Like I thought they kept me engaged really well. Like I was genuinely like, okay, what's gonna happen next? Like, how is he gonna get out of this situation or whatever? You know, like I thought it was genuinely good, like exciting action moments, and like it was just a fun space animated movie. I don't know.
I think what I liked about this was they had a lot of elements of things of Interstellar, things of this new Top Gun movie. You know what I mean? Like there were some small plot points, and they kind of also filled out these similar kind of scientific feats and whatever. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I mean, that's a nice touch to make this a bit more like realistic, or give it some more of like a backing for a story.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, as you said, the humor was good. Socks was a nice little addition.
The cat that you'll see in all the marketing, Socks, was really funny.
I thought he was good.
Yeah. My biggest complaint would be just the story it wasn't that deep.
It wasn't that deep.
Like the messaging was pretty surface level too. I mean, it's a kids movie, but like,
I think it got a message across.
Yeah, it did. I just like, I can't help but compare it to Toy Story, and like watching Toy Story had more in it for everyone, for all audiences, than this did. Like I think this appeals more just to kids.
Yeah.
Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but like
no.
It just lacked a little depth there. That's all. That's
like we recently saw Toy Story. There were some of those jokes that flew over my head the first few times I watched it when I was younger. I caught them this time around. I think you would be able to catch most, if not all, of the jokes in this movie if you were younger.
Yeah.
But again, that's not a con.
Even the mental, like, I think both movies in their own way address like mental health stuff, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Toy Story did it in a bit more of a mature way. Like that's why I'm just saying, like, generationally that movie can be appreciated by old and young people. I don't know about this one as much. Like I think it's good. It could be a fun time, but like there wasn't like really like Buzz and some of the other characters that I think they tried to make relatable for adults weren't as relatable. Like I think Woody was just so well done. Like such a relatable character. Like as an adult watching that movie now, Woody is such a great character. I don't know about Buzz in this movie or any of the other characters. Like to be honest, I think it was just meh with that for me.
Okay, that's fair.
That's my only complaint.
That's fair. I think I probably enjoyed it a bit more than you did, at least from what you're saying. I remember watching not only all the Toy Story movies, but like there was like a TV show. They had like a TV show for Buzz Lightyear and Star Command, and it was just a cartoon. I remember watching that when I was younger. I thought Buzz Lightyear was the coolest of the Toy Story toys.
I think I did as a kid too.
You thought Buzz Lightyear was the coolest?
Yeah, for sure as a kid.
So like after seeing this, I'm kind of glad it was added. Maybe not the most deep thing, maybe not the greatest thing, but I still think I had more fun with this movie than I was anticipating.
Mm-hmm. Before we score, what do you think of this versus Turning Red, Pixar's other release?
I thought this was better.
This year. I agree with that.
I liked this a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not a lot better on paper when we look at the scores, but I liked this better.
What did we give Turning Red? Do you have them up right now?
I have it up. Turning Red, you said was 7.3. I said it was 7.5.
Okay. Yeah, I think this was slightly better than Turning Red.
Okay. What do you think?
I think like The other thing that I want to knock it for a little bit is just it's not original. Like it is, but it's not.
Yeah, they took the Buzz Lightyear IP and just kind of wanted to print out another gizmo, if you will.
Yeah, and while I said the characters were like no one was wasted, it didn't. I'm not gonna remember any of the other characters except for Buzz.
What about Izzy, or her grandma? Okay.
Like they were
socks?
fine.
Did you like Socks?
Yeah,
I'll
probably remember Socks and Buzz.
What about Zurg?
I mean, I'll remember Zurg because Zurg was in Toy Story, and Zurg's the villain at the ride at Disney World. Like,
oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's why I'll remember Zurg.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, you want to give it a score?
I'm gonna go 8.
I know what I'm.
You know what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go 8-2 because I really enjoyed this.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go 7-6. I thought about this. I think my score, had we recorded it day of, I think my score would have been higher. But I think I thought about it more, and I was just like, is this really gonna stick with me? Probably not as much. Yeah. For me, I don't know. For you, why go into the 8s with it?
I mean, I thought it was well done. I mean, obviously, I said I have that appreciation for Buzz Lightyear when I was younger, and I still think he's one of the cooler characters. Obviously, I don't know. Honestly, I just had so much fun watching it, and I didn't have really too many complaints. Like it was a kids movie.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun,
and it was a good movie. It was fine.
It was fun and it was good. I really enjoyed it.
Can we mention? I don't understand what's the review bombing going on.
Yeah, I think I think that's gotta be with the press. Like it's like a 5 everywhere.
It says 46% of Google users liked the movie when you Google Lightyear. It's 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb, and Rotten Tomatoes is 75%. Like
the 75% seems more correct.
That's
to me.
fine. That's.
I mean, that's still not.
I still don't think that does justice to this movie.
Is the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes any different?
Let me check.
I just think like this movie's not a 5.
Oh yes. Okay, so tomato meter was 75, audience score was 85.
Okay,
which that makes more sense.
So critics were being harder on it. Yeah, I mean,
but why?
I don't know.
It's a kids movie.
No,
what do people expect?
Yeah, it's not great. I don't know.
It's not. No, it's not like they remade Toy Story and it's like one of their best movies ever. No, it's a good movie though.
Yeah. What's the best Pixar movie you've seen recently? I guess I'm trying to think. Has like Pixar just been a little off lately?
Recently,
I mean, they haven't.
Soul was good.
Okay. Oh yeah, Soul got a lot of praise too.
I also liked.
Was that 2020? I think it was 2020.
I think so. I also liked Luca.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw that. You didn't see that one?
I didn't see Soul either.
Soul had an 8 out of 10 IMDb, 95% Rotten Tomatoes, 83% Metacritic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had higher scores across the board.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe people were just hating on it more because it's not an original thing.
Luca, 7.4 IMDb, 91 Rotten Tomatoes, 71% Metacritic. So, yeah, that was definitely higher than the Lightyear movie for some reason.
Yeah.
And I thought all 3 of them were good movies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was good. It was a fun time.
Maybe the review bomb, honestly, now thinking about it, maybe it was also partially due to people disliking them getting rid of what's the guy's name? Tom Allen?
Oh yeah.
Maybe it was partially because of that.
The guy that I maybe said something I shouldn't have last podcast or whatever.
Yeah, who I mixed up the names. So Tom Allen, I remember a lot of people were complaining about that. They're like, "Not my Buzz." What the hell, bro?
Yeah,
it's just Chris Evans. I didn't notice the difference.
He was good. Chris Evans was good.
I think that was partially why people didn't like this movie. I think also the same-sex kiss is another reason why people didn't like this movie.
It's just the bad press. I'm tired of that. Like,
but what was wrong with it? I don't understand what was wrong with
movies.
This movie.
Movies should not just be dictated by bad press. That's not fair. That's not fair to like. If there's bad press like Ezra Miller stuff, like maybe, but like
yeah. What do you mean maybe? He allegedly kidnapped somebody and their child.
Yeah, bad press revolving around like creative choices in the movie. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't think that's fair because that's what's happening here. They made the creative choice to have a different actor, one, and maybe not for creative reasons, but like. and 2, have a gay kiss in the movie because they wanted to. And then people freaked out about it. What the hell?
If you're afraid of this movie, and I mean, I promise you, it's literally less than a second. You will not, your soul will not be sent to hell or anything. You'll be fine if you watch this movie.
Yeah.
And if you like it, it's totally fine.
I would say if you're a little older, we're going to review them, but Black Phone and Elvis got reviewed pretty well. Those movies are also out right now. I wouldn't be rushing to the theater to see this one, personally. I think if there's other good movies out and you only have to pick one, I don't know if this would be the one that I would pick. If I wasn't just reviewing this, well, I mean,
I think I'd go watch Watcher over this.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to recommend somebody go watch a movie, I'd say go watch Watcher.
Yeah, but if you want a fun movie, I mean, I'd say go watch Top Gun too. Top Gun's still playing. I mean,
yeah, but everybody says Top Gun's good. Everybody knows that Top Gun's good.
The weekend it released, I may have the weekend it released was when we both saw it. I mean, I saw it in Paris, you saw it here, but I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's summer. There's a lot of good shit out.
Should we mention one quick spoiler about it? Spoiler warning. Did you like the twist that Zurg was future Buzz?
I did, but then it sort of fell flat because after they revealed him, which I was like, oh, that's cool. They didn't do much with him after that.
Yeah, I feel like they reviewed him, or they revealed him a little bit late.
Yeah,
that there just wasn't enough to kind of strengthen his argument as to why he wanted to do anything.
Yeah, he just wasn't compelling.
I don't think they gave him enough time.
It was cool that the twist was it's just Buzz from the future, but then it was okay, now what?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it just wasn't very deep for me. That's my biggest complaint.
Yeah,
and why I think I probably would have even given it a higher in the 7s. But 7.6, I think is fair.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. Anyways, do you want to go on for a little longer and talk about Titanic? You gonna do a little Titanic mini review?
Should we talk about a quick? Actually, no. Let's talk about The Boys for a second.
Oh yeah, all right.
Boys.
Let's get into our series review. Very mini. Let's rapid fire.
Are we gonna do? Series?
We should start doing we should start segmenting our shit. Maybe when we do, I won't spoil it. If you're still listening, and we'll probably mention this in later podcasts. Big surprise coming later in the summer, early fall. We've got big developments on the podcast. If you're
my
interested.
God. Are we going to break the ground right now?
I'm just going to tease. We're just teasing.
Okay.
You don't get to know what it is, but we've got a big surprise coming. I'm going to start posting nude photos of myself.
Nope, that's not what it is.
That's what I'm going to do.
If anybody would like to donate to us,
Onlyfans.com
Nope.
really reviews.
We don't have that. Yeah. But you know our Venmos, probably, if you're listening to this. So send us a few bucks. It would help us a lot.
Big surprise coming, though. That is real. There is going to be a big surprise. I'm not going to tell you what it is now, but there's a big surprise. Anyways.
The Boys.
At some point, we'll segment this better. Let's mini series reviews. We don't have to score them necessarily. We could just do more simple scores. The Boys season 3 is going on right now. Nico's watching it. I'm all caught up. What do you think about it?
Dude, it's a 10 out of 10. Even if it's not, it's a 10 out of 10. I think the show is so good.
It's a fantastic show.
I've been staying up till 5 a.m. watching this show for a few days.
It's great.
It's so good.
If you like satire, if you like dark humor, and if you like just
crude humor, any sort of, I don't even know how to define this show. It's
wild. I mean, it's the simple plot is it's what if
provocative.
It's like Marvel superheroes, but what if they're all assholes and horrible people?
They actually make fun of Marvel.
Yeah,
so many times.
Well, it's clearly derived from that. It's what if all these people are just horrible people and they just abuse their power and do horrible things?
And if Marvel is just actually, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, just
you have to watch the show to
you have to watch
what I was
it.
about to say.
It's hilarious. One of our friends who's listening to the show right now like tried to convince me for like a year to start watching. And he finally got me to do it, and I'm really glad that he convinced me. It's really good.
I would always scroll right past it on Amazon Prime. Sorry, it's also an Amazon Prime exclusive, right?
I think it's their best thing that Amazon Prime has done in terms of series, from what I've...
Yeah, I know they had a Jack Reacher thing with John Krasinski or Jack Ryan, whatever it was. I don't know if that was good.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just great, though.
But yeah, I would always scroll past this. I feel so bad that I did. This show's so good.
Yeah, it is. There's marketing for it overseas everywhere, too. I mean, it's gotten big. It's like, I think it's gotten big attention now.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it deserves it. It deserves, and it's like, I hope they get as much freedom to run with this. It's one of the best satire things I've ever seen.
But like talking about that superhero kind of genre, if you will, do you think this is different than any of the Marvel stuff, any of the DC stuff?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes. I don't think it's anything like them.
I think it's got a lot of similar subject matter, but they do it differently, and I don't know how to explain it.
They don't pull any punches.
Besides, they just make fun of everybody.
Yeah, they do not pull any punches. They are just throwing whatever the hell they want to throw at you, and they don't follow any rules. Like the filmmakers genuinely do not follow any rules.
Like to me, I feel like they essentially just made Deadpool. They just spawned like 30 Deadpools all over set, and that's basically what you're watching.
That's the closest thing I'd compare it to is Deadpool.
Right?
Yeah, it just what's amazed me about the show is that like it's almost never been entirely predictable for me. Like almost every episode has something happen in it that I'm like, what the hell? Especially this most recent season, which you haven't seen. Like,
no, I'll get to it.
I just did not see any of this stuff coming. Like, it's really good. Go watch it. Highly recommend. Let's talk about
Mommy Milk.
Let's save. Do you want to talk about Obi-Wan now, or save it for another? We're already getting long. Let's save it for our next one, because we're gonna be doing another podcast.
Here's a preview.
In like 2 or 3 days.
I didn't like it. Not that much.
I didn't think it sucked. I thought it was underwhelming, but yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it
another time. Yeah.
Titanic. I saw it on the plane. On the plane back here. Really, really good movie.
Draw me like one of your French girls, Jack.
Really good movie. Leo's really good in it. I liked him. The story of, we were talking about this a little bit before the podcast. The story of the Titanic, like just as a historic thing, is very fascinating to me. Like just how, like
everyone died.
Well, yes, everyone died, but like there's like
and you watched
several
it for
different steps.
Purposes?
Yeah, well, there's several different steps of like the person who built it, like the money sponsors behind it, the captain of the ship, like all of these things, just like probably would have stopped them from hitting the iceberg and going under, but like every little thing that could have gone wrong went wrong, and so this supposed unsinkable ship sank. Yeah. That being said, the door.
Everybody knows this.
Okay.
Yeah, there was obviously...
I have some other comments about the door here. Okay?
What about the door?
No. It's not the fact that there was room on the door. That's not the issue, okay? It's the fact that his effort to get on the door, he tries.
Did he?
You haven't seen the movie. He tries to get on the door.
I don't remember.
But then the door like flips a little bit, and then he just like
starts like wobbling.
Yeah, and then he just like decides to not even try. It's like, dude, what the hell?
Okay, so when we go to Croatia and we get like a paddleboard, you want to recreate the door scene?
We can, and I'll show you. Like, okay, maybe he gets on it. Maybe they both get on it, and there's too much weight on it to sink. Fine.
Okay, but like, Nick, this was for the plot.
No, you know what? I don't care. Make it do it the way I just said. He tries to get on and he can't, so he like slips off or something. He like didn't even try. Like he tried a little bit and then the door flipped. This dude who has been like trying at every step of the way to get them off the ship, like he has to find the keys like under the water and everything. He does all this stuff. He's like filled with perseverance and like just I'm gonna survive energy. And then he gets to this fucking door and he's just like, I can't even do it. I am too weak.
It's
like
the hypothermia, Nick.
He wasn't having hypothermia at that point. Give me a break.
I haven't seen the movie in like actually 12 years, so I can't speak on it. But I remember crying when I was like 10.
there's a lot of gruesome death. Anyway, really good movie.
It is a good movie.
It was just frustrating for me, not because maybe there was room on the door. It's just because he didn't even try. Like, I was expecting him to at least try to get up there, and he did try, but it was like such a weak effort. Like, I was like, come on, man. Come on.
Sounds like you're just hating.
Yeah, maybe. It's a good movie. I do recommend Titanic if you haven't seen it. I think probably everyone's seen it, though. It's Heartthrob Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Heartthrob Leo. I'm pretty much exactly like that character, too. I'm a real charmer.
Damn, he's just like you for real.
Yeah. I really identify with him. I'm a charming artist.
Big Inception guy, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Nick is a big Inception guy.
Yep.
Anyways, are we still morbid?
Are we morbing? Yeah, we're morbid. Yeah.
Are you a watcher type or a morbid?
I'm a morbid.
You're a morbid? Same.
That's the podcast. This is a long one. We rambled on.
That's good. We needed to. You were gone for 2 weeks.
And then our last segment here, we're going to be reading a Bible verse. I'm stopping the recording.
No. I need to find one.
Morbius, Morbin time. That's the Bible verse for
Wait,
today.
no. Morbin 3:18.
Morbin 3:18.
Okay, I'm going to do my favorite Bible verse.
Your favorite Bible verse.
For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life.
All right. There you go. See you guys next time. We'll be back in a few days with Minions. Or another movie, maybe. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.